Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chris Meaney here of FTN. We're just a few hours away from Thursday Night Football. The Washington football team hosting the New York Giants, two NFC East division rivals. Washington checking in as 3.5-point favorites and the total at 40.5. Here are a couple props I'm looking at for this evening. Make sure you check out ftnbets.com and take advantage of the free prop shop so you can get the best possible odds. I like Logan Thomas here over 4.5 grabs. You can get that at minus 105 over at BetMGM. In 1.5 games with Taylor Heineke last season, he took over from a start that Dwayne Haskins had towards the end of 2020. And in 1.5 games, Logan Thomas had 13 targets, 10 grabs, and 145 yards with Heineke. And in that playoff game against the Bucs, he finished with 9 targets, 5 grabs, and 75 yards. This is a pretty good spot against the New York Giants, who allowed 54 receiving yards per game to tight ends, the 12th most, and 5 catches per game. We get the 5 catches and 54 yards. Oh, baby, we are there. And then Sterling Shepard over 55.5 receiving yards at plus 100 over at Caesars. I also like the over 5.5 grabs, and you can get that at plus 115 over at DraftKings. He had a really good game last week, 9 targets, 7 grabs, and 113 yards, had a touchdown. Also, Keenan Allen had a really good game against Washington, operating in the slot against Darrell Roberts, which Sterling Shepard will do. And you know Daniel Jones, he loves to just dump it off to his guy, his safety valve in Sterling Shepard. But Keenan Allen really lit up Roberts last week and Washington, and you really do attack the football team in the slot. Allen had 13 targets, 9 grabs, and 100 receiving yards. If you're playing over at Bet365, they are giving away a free $20 bet, and they have a new bet builder over there. So I know Elliot Chris is the GOAT when it comes to same-game parlays, but here's what I'm thinking for this evening. You can get Shepard over 4.5 grabs and over 59.5 receiving yards, Thomas over 4.5 grabs and over 45.5 receiving yards, and then Antonio Gibson over 15.5 rushing attempts. He had 20 rushing attempts last week. You can get that at plus 750. Slap that free $20 on it and get yourself a decent little return. I would go as high for Shepard as 64.5 receiving yards. You could see that as people start to hammer it. You could see that number jump up. I'd go as high as 64.5. Enjoy the game tonight. For more, check out ftnbets.com.